Welcome back to my kitchen. Today we're going to be making an orange and polenta cake. So what we need to take is 200 grams of butter. Just leave it out of the fridge for about half an hour just to make it soft. And 200 grams of raw sugar. Now, if you don't have a scale to weigh it, it's usually around 3/4 of a cup plus a tablespoon. So that will get you your 200 grams that you need. So we're going to cream the butter and the sugar. Alright, so we've got our creamed butter and sugar, and we're going to throw in a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and we've got 3 eggs. If you beat your eggs in one at a time, it'll stop things from curdling. Alright, we've whipped our eggs and our vanilla into the mixture. And it's a little bit lumpy, but it's not that anything's curdled, it's just the granulated sugar. So what we need to do now is add in 200 grams of almond meal. Now again, 3/4 of a cup and a tablespoon will give you that 200 gram weight if you don't have scales. And 100 grams of polenta, which is about half a cup. You need a teaspoon of baking powder. You also need 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed orange juice and the zest of 1 orange. And just fold everything together. Actually you don't really have to fold it, just mix it. It's pretty resilient. It's lumpy, it's chunky, but it's fine. So a 20 centimetre cake tin is what it's going in. I've lined it with foil. And bang the batter in there. Into the oven on 160 degrees for about 40 to 45 minutes. And while we're doing that, we'll make the syrup. So the syrup that we're going to make to pour over the cake is just 250 mils or a cup of freshly squeezed orange juice. It took about 3 oranges to get that, and out of that I used some of it in the cake, so you be the judge. So we've got our orange juice, half a cup of raw sugar in there, and the other orange zest. So the zest of 1 orange. I've got some spiced rum vanilla extract. You can just use regular vanilla extract if you want, but just a dash of that. Oh, smell that. We're going to pop it on a heat, on a really, really low heat, until the sugar all dissolves, and then that gets poured over the cake once it's cooked. We've got our cake and it's just come out of the oven, so what we want to do is prick some holes. Just going to pour that over the cake. All of the zest will stay on the top and give it a little bit of texture. So it's a really good one if you want to let it sit in the fridge overnight and use it for the next day, or it can be served warm like now. So we're going to have a go at cutting it and serving it up. Usually I would let it go cold, but we're going to wing it, so let's have a go. Oh, here we go. How good's that? Oh, have a look at that. That is our orange and polenta cake with beautiful syrup, dollop of cream. Enjoy. Really? Do you have to be that close? Move back. And 2 tablespoons of freshly squeezed. Do you grind oranges? So just beat your eggs in one at a time. Just kind of it just kind of helps things to stop curdling. It didn't even make sense, did it?